From Joss Whedon, god of the nerds, comes the movie blockbuster that finally unites the world's greatest superheroes that Marvel still has the rights to. The Avengers, the ultimate 2-hour geek fantasy that blinds all nerds from admitting any legitimate criticism and put all of DC Comics on suicide watch. A villain who inexplicably returns from the dead will vow vengeance on the planet where his demigod brother's sort of girlfriend lives, forcing this Bluetooth-obsessed government agency to assemble the heroes from Marvel's greatest franchises, except Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. Suit up with Iron Man, everyone's favorite secondary Marvel character who must redeem himself from the god-awful Iron Man 2. Thor, who sort of pulled off his own movie, but whose appearance here completely negates its ending. Captain America, no one's favorite character, who just kinda has to be there. And the Incredible Hulk, who, for the sake of the plot, can now suddenly control his rage.
I'm always angry.
Without any explanation. Which doesn't matter, cause that shot was awesome. Witness the excitement
I need you to get to that engine control panel.
of Iron Man repairing a spaceship for 20 minutes. The thrill of generic aliens on flying jet skis. The confusing energy source of the Tesseract.
The Tesseract can't fight. You can't protect against yourself.
And its completely unjustified failsafe. The explosion that instantly kills every alien, conveniently tying up all loose ends. The bromance.
The music, okay.
And the character in the middle of the credits who every nerd in the audience pretended to know. A movie so fulfilling, you won't remember that the first 45 minutes are actually kind of boring. A villain so determined,
You need the cube to bring me home, but I've sent it off I know not where.
you'll wonder why he's uniting the only people who can stop him in hopes of getting them to dislike each other.
Not a great plan.
Battles so action-packed,
Stark, got a lot of space left in your tail.
you won't even ask yourself, how are they even all talking to each other without earpieces?
Close it. Can anybody copy?
Do it! No, wait. Stark, these things are still coming.
Stark, Boar, Pink Eye, Iron Man pooping, not Edward Norton, the Human Torch, Leather, Boobs, Mace Windu, and Gay Bane. Marvel's The Avengers. If this doesn't make your inner 8-year-old self squeal in delight, you're likely dead inside, or a girl.
So you have a new superhero script for me? Yes, sir, I do, and it's kind of a sequel to all the movies we've done so far. So there's Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. Oh yeah, Thor's the one where we shot like half his movie in Dutch angles, right? Yeah, what was up with that? Was the tripod broken or something? One of the tripod legs was broken, that's right. I thought so. So who else is there? Well, in terms of superheroes, there's also Hulk, there's Spider-Man, there's... Nope, not him. What? We can't have Spider-Man in there. Oh, how come? Well, we don't have the rights to the character.
Right.
Ah, crap, that's right. Yeah, so unfortunately, we're never, ever gonna see Spider-Man in a Marvel Studios movie. You all right? What's up? You had like a weird eye twitch or something. You have something in your eye? Yes. There was also a bell noise or something. So what happens in the movie? Well, there's a magic box called the Tesseract that's misbehaving, and so S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to figure out why. And they're trying everything. I mean, they poke it with a stick and stuff. Oh, poking it with a stick doesn't help? Not at all. And then a portal opens up, and out comes the big scary threat of the movie. Oh, is it a spooky skeleton? Nope, because that'd be scary. Yeah, but it's not a spooky skeleton. It's actually Loki. Loki from the Tilty Thor movie? I thought that movie ended with him killing himself by jumping into some kind of spatial abyss. Yeah, he's fine now. Oh, that didn't kill him? No, and that's something I'd actually really like to start pushing in Marvel movies, that nobody ever actually dies. That's right. I like it, so how does he survive? Oh, we're barely gonna explain it. Works for me. So then Loki uses a scepter to mind control Eric Selvig, the scientist from the Tilty Thor movie, and also Hawkeye. Hawkeye? Oh yeah, he actually ends up being one of the Avengers. What are his superpowers? Oh, he's awesome. He shoots arrows. very well.
Yeah, what else?
That's about it. Oh, but sometimes the arrows explode and sometimes they have computer viruses.
He shoots computer virus arrows?
Yeah, sure, I don't know. All right. So basically Loki wants to use the Tesseract to open a portal so his alien army could come through.
Where's he get an alien army?
When he was floating in space, he met this guy named the Other who works for this other guy, Thanos.
Thanos?
Yeah, we're actually gonna have a mid-credit scene where he shows up.
Oh, is he like the upcoming villain or something?
Exactly.
Amazing.
In 6 years.
What?
Anyway, so Nick Fury's like, uh-oh, stuff is crazy. I'm gonna move forward with the Avengers initiative.
And what does that mean exactly?
It means they're gonna invite Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, and Steve Rogers to come hang out.
That's his plan?
Yeah, he figures if he could get them all in the same room, that'll kind of fix everything.
Huh.
Also, Natasha Romanoff from Iron Man 2 is there.
Oh, Black Widow's in this.
Yeah, so once again, she's gonna be in very tight leather, but this time doing even more action scenes.
Oh, I bet that's gonna be uncomfortable for her.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
So what else happens?
Well, Loki's gonna get captured by the Avengers, but then Thor is gonna show up and try to take him.
How does Thor get back to Earth? Didn't he destroy the only way back at the end of his film?
Right.
Yeah, we're barely gonna explain that.
Gotcha. Well, I guess it's good that Thor's there now because they can get Jane Foster to help out.
Why would they do that?
Well, her and Eric Selvig are kind of the authorities on portal science, so if anyone can help out, it's her.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea, but instead of doing that, they're gonna send her off to an island or something. Oh, yeah, she's not even in this movie. It's more of a let's solve things with punching kind of movie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So anyway, Thor and Iron Man and Captain America get into a fight over Loki.
And so he escapes?
No, he just kind of stands around and waits for them to finish up.
Oh, doesn't that make them suspicious? That means he clearly wants to get captured.
Yeah, but they still bring him onto the helicarrier thing.
Huh.
So then it turns out that Loki's plan is to turn Bruce Banner into the Hulk.
Oh, well, I guess Bruce wouldn't be stupid enough to get on an airplane if there was any danger of him turning.
Well, to be fair, S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't tell him he was going to be on a plane.
What? Why?
Because it was a fun little surprise. They were like, guess what? This boat's actually a plane. Whoa.
That seems wildly
Whoa.
irresponsible.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
And then Loki kills this agent Phil Coulson.
Oh, but you said people don't actually die.
Yeah, no, I was thinking he could come back for like a spin-off TV show or something.
I love it.
So now that Agent Coulson is dead, they have something to avenge, and so they become
The Avengers.
That's right.
The awesome thing about that is that that's the title of the movie.
And so then a generic alien army come through the portal and the Avengers punch them for 30 minutes. Punching is tight. Yeah, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. is like, let's nuke the city. What? They immediately resort to nukes. I don't know.
Seems drastic.
Oh yeah, so then Tony takes the nuke into space and blows up the mothership, which he knew was there for some reason.
Amazing.
And so then all the aliens die all at once.
Why?
Well, the ship blew up.
Why does that affect them?
Because.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
But the portal is still open, right? Is that going to be hard to close down?
No, actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, when Eric Selvig was like totally brainwashed, he built in a failsafe, so they just have to poke it with Loki's scepter.
How did he manage to do that if he was totally brainwashed?
Oh, we're not gonna explain that.
Huh.
So what do you think?
Well, it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
But I think that this many superheroes is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I guess, kind of.
So in future Marvel movies, let's maybe not go so nuts on the characters.
Absolutely. We'll tone it down a notch.
All right, I'm going to put it out there. I didn't like either of these, which is unusual. Both very early pitch meetings and honest trailers, apparently, because that voice was, for honest trailers, was weird and off-putting. I didn't expect it. And I didn't like it, like at all. The pitch meeting, too, like, it's an early one. It's not the little movement of the camera. It was just the timing was just off with a lot of things. Neither of these were very good to me. So, which is unusual because normally at least one would be better than the other. But they were both, yeah. So yeah, that's unfortunate. However, the Avengers, let's talk about that. Let's focus on the Avengers. Fantastic Marvel film, fantastic team up film, just period. One thing I really love from the Avengers film, really all the films, is how it shows the Avengers teaming up to be the villain or beat different bad guys, whatever the case may be, how they kind of work together to do that. So I think that's always fun. Something that Justice League didn't do really at all, which annoyed me. But Avengers was a great movie. Joss Whedon did a really good job with that. Age of Ultron, obviously, for me, was not as good. You heard my thoughts on this very quick. Not a whole lot I want to say on this one because it just, Next week will be better. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about the Avengers as a film. We could talk about these two. I'll put a poll on YouTube in reference to which one you vote for after you watch this. So check that out. But I just have to say, I didn't really like either of them. Personally, the pitch meeting, I probably would have to give a leg up just because it's a pitch meeting and I love those anyway. The honest trailer, I just hated the voice. I hated the voice. I like the format of what they did, but I hated the voice. So let me know what you guys think in the poll and in the comments below. Before you go, for those of you that are subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and joining me on each of these videos. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. I would love for you to join the crew, the On My Mind crew, and see what we do each and every day, Monday through Friday, with these pitch meeting and honest trailer and sometimes how it should have ended reactions, just different reaction videos I'll put out here, and eventually get into some more movie and TV reviews as well. So hope you still join me for those. You can also check out some of our other versus video reactions between honest trailers, pitch meetings, and sometimes, again, how it should have ended. Let me know what you think of those. And you can check out our latest pitch meeting reaction, which was to Back to the Future. It was a really funny one. Check that one out. Much funnier than this, I'll be honest. I feel like I failed you guys in some way, but I'm still going through the MCU, so I'm doing all of these. But I hope you enjoy this. Let's talk about it. If you've definitely seen all that, let's talk about this movie in the comments below. I'll see you there.